Yo, yo, what's the dilly, yo? What's up, guys? Channeling my inner 90s. Remember that? Yo, yo, what's the dilly, yo? I don't know if you ever said that, but me and my peeps back in the day used to. But hope you guys are well. Greetings, all human beings, beautiful people of planet Earth. It is Thursday, back in the park, still in Peru, still in Lima, doing the thing. Today's video insight I'd like to share with you guys is not letting what's in the news or what socio-political issue divide you from the ones you love and other people, hopefully. All right, so obviously, no matter what day it is, week it is, year it is, whatever period of time, we're always going to have the news, right? We're always going to have these broadcasting stations and organizations that are reporting things to us which are occurring around the world. Some will get more airtime than others. Some stories that we really need to hear will never get to us. We have to either find them in person or maybe on the internet or probably on YouTube, you know? The point is that there's a lot of news that's out there that is damaging to our collective connection as human beings. For example, the recent news about the Roe v. Wade decision being overturned, a lot of the news that was associated with the pandemic and vaccines, the recent news about sanctions in Russia and the war in Ukraine. And you could go right down the line in the past about other news that was very divisive to us. The election 4 years ago, or however long ago it was. The thing is, you know, these things come up, right? And people have opinions. People stand firm in their positions. The problem I see, though, is that it affects us because many of us will stand in our position or hold on to our opinion, and if someone differs from that, we don't like them. We think they're crazy. We think, oh, if you're not voting for President Joe Biden and you're voting for Trump, then you're a Trumper and you must be retarded. Or we're talking about the pandemic and you got a vaccine, but I didn't. I think you're a crazy vaxxer. Or, you know, if you're for the war in Ukraine, you might disagree with someone who thinks there should not be a war in Ukraine, right? Let's just goes on and on and on. The point being, guys, is we cannot do that. We cannot be divided against each other simply because someone has a different opinion or a different stance on something. We absolutely have to be empathetic. We have to listen to the other person's side. We have to try to see where they're coming from, right? And yo, I'll be damned if I let some talking head on TV affect my relationship with someone because they voted for a different presidential candidate. I'll be damned if I ruin a relationship with someone I've had my entire life because some talking head on TV says, you must get your child vaccinated. Guys, we got to talk to each other. We got to love each other. We got to like step away from the TV or the radio and go, oh, holy shit. I've known this person for my entire life. I've never met this person on TV. Why am I so strongly convinced in what I'm hearing from them, but I'm not listening to my neighbor? I'm not listening to my person at work that I know. I'm not listening to my friend, a family member. Guys, we're at a point right now where we can grow so much as a species. as humanity. Like, our species needs us to unite and be together and stop believing the rhetoric, the lies, and the persuasion and seduction by these talking heads on television. All right? Like, I'm sick of it. Let's just try to just hear each other out, love each other, empathize, and see what happens, you know? And guys, listen, man, there's a lot of things we got to change. We're not perfect. This whole world is not perfect, all right? Again, we live on one finite planet with finite resources, and there's a bunch of us. We're not doing what we can do to make things as good as they could be. There's a lot of reasons for that, but that's not for this video. But let's just try to stand together, right? Look at the other person walking on the sidewalk, in traffic, at your job as you, and you as them. Guys, I mean, we're all doing this thing together, and we cannot be divided because of certain socio-political issues or issues that we hear about on TV. And as far as the first one I discussed about, abortion, women's choice, this historical decision being overturned, guys, talk to each other about it. But ultimately, a woman bears the responsibility and the burden of having a child. It is up to her. It is completely up to her whether she wants to keep that child or not. All right? So that's where I'm going to leave it. Let's just try to listen to each other, love each other. I love you guys. Take it easy. Feel free to comment if you want. Share the video if you want. And I hope you have a great rest of the day, good weekend, and see you on the next one.